Well, Connell, what a performance, what a victory. We'll go through the game bit by bit. But first of all, you took the lead and you're claiming that goal?
Of course I am, yeah. It's on target. I had to make the decision, didn't it? So, yeah, I'll add it to the tally and, like you say, hopefully between now and the end of the season I can get on a few more. You know, I felt confident with the ball coming in the box in the last couple of games. So, yeah, if I can get 2 or 3 more before the end of the season, it'll be really good.
And that put you 1 goal up, and then the game seemed to turn before half-time about Wes Thomas's dismissal. What happened and what can you tell us?
Not much really. I was on the other side of the pitch, you know. I was just coming up and the next thing you know the red card's out, so we'll watch it back and see what if the officials have got it right. And you know, at the end of the day it's a blow to us because we're probably losing for 3 games now, and he's a big part of how we play.
What was the message when the manager got you back in at half-time?
Just to keep defending, you know, working hard, defend each box, you know, as well as you can. It was important today. They put a lot of balls in the box, you know, distances between me and Lacey and the full-backs had to be right. You know, fair play to Mako, he's coming out, he's catching them, taking the pressure off us. So just to defend properly, do the dirty stuff well. And like you say, we managed to catch them like on the break and get the corner, and we nicked that second, and I think it was the most important goal, the second one, because, you know, if they're at 1-0, you know, they're pushing. I think it blew the wind out their sails a little bit.
So talk us through the second goal. You showed turn of pace and a bit of skill like a winger, and keeping them out one end, setting them up at the other.
Don't make me laugh. I was going to set it back to Trig, but I thought he's not going to think I'm going to drop the shoulder here being a centre half. So I thought, you know, bit of a double bluff. So yeah, I just dropped the shoulder, just took it down line. I thought just made good contact with it, put it straight across 6-yard box, and luckily it ended up on Kyle's foot leg.
And then what was it like after that? Because obviously they got the goal back. Damien went off injured. That's 9 men.
Yeah.
I mean, just give us an idea of what was being said out on the pitch between the players. Did the manager get a message onto you at all?
You know, the lads knew what was expected of them. You know, bare minimum effort is bare minimum, do you know what I mean? So if you run yourself into the ground and you've got to come off, it's as simple as that. You know, went down to 9 men. Obviously we'd used the 3 subs because we needed to change things around to stay in the game. But yeah, you just got to make sure lads stay on it, don't switch off. I thought we'd done really well, especially defending the box, you know what I mean? Not just me and Lacey, you know, you had Kyle Wooten, you know, Dion, Brinley, you know, they were all putting their heads in where it hurt, do you know what I mean? And that's what you've got to do if you're going to win games like that, and I think it's more pleasing to win that game there than it would be if we'd beat them 3 or 4-0. So it shows massive character between the lads, you know. You know, people have kind of dumbed down this, you know, competition quite a bit, like, but you know, we're in it to win it. There's a place at Wembley up for stakes. You know, so we'll give everything we've got to go on and win it. What
did it feel like when he was on the pitch? Because, I mean, to us in the press box, every second felt like a minute. Did it feel like that out there? Yeah,
totally. Like you say, obviously, you're in the thick of it, so you're not really checking the clock or anything like that. You just, every time the ball comes in the box, just defend, try and catch him on the break. And like I say, towards the end, I thought Kyle relieved a bit of pressure up front, you know, when he came on. So, yeah, like you say, it did feel like, especially when 6 minutes went up, you know, you're thinking to yourself, you just got to the 90 and then all of a sudden 6 minutes more. So, but no, like I say, credit to the lads. You know, we defended really well today, and I think we deserved it in the end.
Given what you've had to contend with today and everything that's going, how satisfying is this win? I mean, is best win of the season in terms of the character and grit you've had to show?
100%. If you're talking about character and grit, you know, it's 100% the best win of the season. You know, we've had some good wins on the way. I know it's not a league game, but it gives massive momentum there to know, you know, we're all in it together, you know, everyone's fighting for the win. So I think it's a massive win today, and it could really push us on for the rest of the season.
I saw you go over to the fans and celebrate. What were you saying to them there?
Just saying, you know, you thank them to come in, you know, that it's a long way. It is an FA Trophy game, and they've come out, you know, there must have been a good few hundred there today. Just say thank you, because at the end of the day, you know, we do it for each other, but most importantly, you do it for the fans, because, you know, if they don't come through the gate, you know, it's a different story. So, like you say, when they come this far and, you know, you put on a performance like that from, I think they respect it, and we respect them for coming.
What were the celebrations like in the dressing room? Was everybody too tired to celebrate?
Nah, like you say, it was just one of them ones where you go in and you're just like, oh, sure, you have that, do you know what I mean? Like it's
try not to swear.
Yeah, I know, yeah, it's just like, you know, it's a really good win, that, and for the defensive point of view and being the defender, you know, I like winning like that, do you know what I mean, rather than winning 3 or 4-0, so yeah, I'm really pleased.
What's the team spirit like here? What's the changing room like? Give us an idea about the mentality.
It's just very strong at the minute, you know, we've got a good bond. Like every time I get interviewed, I always go back to the start of the season where, you know, it was a lot of lads that didn't know each other on and off the pitch as well. No strengths and weaknesses. Everyone knows in that change room now what people's strengths are, and there's a good unity between the lads, and it's only going to hold us in good stead for the rest of the season.
And you've grown together, haven't you, as the season's gone along?
Yeah, 100%. We've come to learn. Like you say, you don't have to be friends with people outside of football, but you've got to love them when you're on a football pitch. Do you know what I mean? You've got to be a team. You've got to be a unit. You've got to be fighting for the same thing. So, but we've got a great group of lads in there. Do you know what I mean? We've got young lads, we've got experienced lads. It's a good blend, I think, of leaders and people who want to do well. And I think if we can just keep pushing towards the end of the season, keep the team together next year with a few additions, I think we'll be a really solid team.
Now just 2 games at Wembley. Are you allowing yourself to dream yet?
I've never had the chance of playing there. I come close last season in the FA Trophy with Port-Vale. We got to the quarter-finals. But like you say, just take one. We've had a look at the results. There's a couple of National League sides still in it, and then the rest are below us. So you don't look too far ahead, but we do want to win the competition, especially now we've come this far in it. So we'll be looking to go and do it.
Home tie? Would you like a home tie next?
Yeah, totally. I love playing at home.
It'd be nice to pack the ground out as well for it, wouldn't it?
Like you say, it's one of them where get the people down. I like playing at home. I like playing in front of our own fans, and fingers crossed, like you say, if it is meant to be, and we do end up at Wembley, I'm sure we'll take a good few thousand down there.
I was going to say, and you're building momentum again, aren't you? I mean, you had that obviously dodgy result at Dagenham, but you fought back and you've shown great character.
Well, that's it. We had a bit of a blip at Dagenham, and we didn't want to let it turn into the blip we had back in November. One bad result turns into another bad result. We sat each other down. We said, listen, got a nib in the bud now and just keep moving forward. And I think we've done that now, and we've shown 2 different types of performances over the last 2 games. One against Chesterfield, where I think we dominated possession, and we scored a lot of goals. And today, where we've shown, when it gets tough, we can battle it out.
And how pleased are you with your form at the moment? You seem to be playing really well. Yeah,
like I say, I'm enjoying my football here at the minute. I've a really good patch of form, especially just before Christmas. So like you say, if I can keep it going, it's good for the team. But most importantly, it's how we work as units and just getting as many points on the board now, and obviously wins in the cup.